Welcome back to another episode. Episode what, 6?
Episode 6,
Of
correct.
Heart and Hustle. I can't believe it's already been, 6 episode?
Yeah, we're moving really fast.
Very, very fast, but like always, we keep it real, raw, and honest all the way.
Definitely. So today we have a special guest in the building. Like when I say special, like super, super, super special.
Real MVP.
Oh yeah, MVP. So let's welcome in one of the person in Douglas County that been doing so many great things in the community that a lot of people that don't really acknowledge what she's doing in the community. And I think it's a beautiful thing as a biz owner herself to welcome. And I'm gonna say you got next because that's what everybody knows. So welcome to the podcast.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate you for having me here.
Of course.
Thank you for joining us.
Yes, I'm ready to tell my story.
Correct. And we are so happy for you to be here. I'm gonna be honest because I know how busy you are, and for you to take the time to come here. And I know you probably want to be in bed right now because I know soon you got up, you be on your feet the whole day.
Yeah.
So for you to be here with us, I think it's we appreciate that for coming.
I appreciate you having me.
So you want to go to the first question or you want to go?
Go ahead. I'll
So
jump in.
now, can you give people a little background in who is you got next?
Who is you got next? It all started from a basketball game, really. That's where I got the name from because when you go to the park, they be like, who got next? You got next, right? So when you go to the barbershop, it's the same thing. I got my logo look because at the time when I started barbering, Jordan had a whole bunch of people waiting on him in line to get the sneakers. And I had
Really?
a whole bunch of people waiting on me to get a haircut. So I'm like,
Fire.
I'm like a mini Jordan in basketball. So I put a pair of clippers and shears in his hand and had the jump logo, who got next. It's like a basketball game.
Got it.
So what inspired you to become a barber?
Sick of my job. I was working in a warehouse and I had to go to the doctor one day and they called me and said, listen, when you get done with the doctor, call me. So I know that meant, they want me to come back to work. So I went to a barbershop. I said, what y'all doing to get this money? Because I'm going to use my 401k. I'm about to quit my job and I'm about to open up me a barbershop. But they said, nah, you need to go to school first. So
Interesting.
I went to barbering school because I was a supervisor at the time, and I know you got to lead by example.
Definitely.
So I went to school and got my license.
Okay. So now, before you was a barber, what city you was living? I'm sure you probably wasn't born and raised in Douglasville.
No, I'm from Savannah, Georgia,
Okay.
and I moved to Atlanta in 1992. And so I worked in a warehouse from 92, the same warehouse from 92 to like 2008,
Okay.
2009.
Because that was your first job?
Yep.
Got it.
An only job that I had since I moved to Atlanta.
Okay.
So longevity, I'm for it.
So when you moved to Atlanta, what was your parents?
In Savannah, I never grew up with my dad. I grew up at my grandmother's house, but my mom, she lived in Savannah.
Okay.
So did you come out here by yourself
Yes.
to Douglasville?
Yep, I came out here. I started out in Smyrna, and then I moved to Douglasville in 2000. So I've been here for 24 years now.
That's
So-
a very long time.
Yeah, very long
Yes.
time. How was the process from living in another state to another state, especially by yourself?
That's a
It
big
was-
risk.
It was scary, but it's different from Savannah because you got to have a job and you got to have a car. So I just knew that I had to work to get what I wanted. So I kept a job. I kept the same job, and I just worked. And it was scary, but I love a challenge
And you've been in Douglasville ever since.
ever since. Yeah.
Okay.
Wow. That's a story right there.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. So, you say that you end up, you quit your job, you end up turning yourself to be a barber. So, what make you think, go to school for a barber was the right thing?
Well, that's what they told me to do. When I went in a barbershop, I was about to go ahead on about get a barbershop because I had
Okay.
like maybe $20,000 almost from my 401k. So I said I was gonna take that
Invested?
and invest it, but they was like, nah, you need to go because they got this thing called a state board, and they gonna come around and check to see if you got your license. So you need to go to school. But they never told me, other than the state board gonna check for your license, they never told me anything else why I needed to get my license. So
Got
I just, like I said, you got to lead by example. And if I want a barbershop and I'm gonna have barbers in here, then I need to know what to do if something happened, or you know what I'm saying,
From A to Z.
From A to Z, exactly. So that's why I went to school.
Okay. So, you want to go for the next question?
I do have a lot of questions though, but I'm gonna let you go and then I'm gonna jump in on whatever I.
So now, it's interesting. You went to school to be a barber, and now it's crazy you saying that because I didn't know you need to go to school to be a barber.
Yeah.
Like where I'm from is just anybody can be a barber.
No.
So now, what's kind of like I would say, what is the importance of go to school to be a barber?
Cleanliness.
Okay.
Cleanliness. And on every page, almost they talking about how you need to be clean. You know what I'm saying? When you go to a doctor's office, you see the license posted. They go take a test to get their license, just like we got to go take a test to get our license. So you got to know what you're doing. But we got so many, I call them barber impersonators. That's what they are. They are. If you don't have a license,
Some people will be mad.
then you impersonating. If you don't have your license, you are a barber impersonator. You're impersonating a barber because you're supposed to have the license posted. You know what I'm saying? So you want to go to school so you can learn how to be clean.
Okay.
Because you can pass something off to somebody, with your clippers, from your comb, from your razor. You can give somebody a bacterial infection, and you don't want to do that.
Okay, so pretty much, getting a license taught you all these, and that's what separate a licensed barber. That's what
From
separate
the barber impersonator?
Exactly.
Exactly.
Okay.
But when you go into the barbershop, I guarantee you, if y'all go into any barbershop right now, you will not see, if it's 10 barbers in that barbershop, you might see one license posted. Because the other barbers don't have a barber license. You know what I'm saying? But on the integrity that, I can't say the integrity. If you can't beat them, join them. You know what I'm saying? We will still let barbers come and work inside. Even me, I will let unlicensed barbers come work inside of my barbershop, but I'm encouraging them to go and get your barber license. You know what I'm saying? Because the state board will give you a fine if you don't have that. Now, just being transparent, I just got a fine from the state board for 2 unlicensed barbers. But this is 2. I'm opening a barber school, though. So I'm in lieu of them. They're in lieu of me opening up the school. They're just waiting on me. One of my barbers that got the fine, she just got to go take the test.
Got it.
But you can't have barbers in there without the license, period. Even if they already went to school and got all of their hours, you got to go ahead on. You got to have their license, period. So I should have had her as an apprentice. The other barber, he just waiting for the school to open so he can sign up. But you can't do that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But at least I'm encouraging them to go to school and not just letting you work in my barbershop and you know what I'm saying? No license at all.
Okay. So it seems like getting a license as a barber is like super duper important.
It's very important. That's the biggest fine that you can get is $500 every time. So just say, for instance, if you go to one of my stores and I got 20 barbers in there, and it's a Friday, and they gonna come on the day when it's busy. So 20 barbers in there working, times 500 in 30 days. You got to pay that fine. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
If you got 20 unlicensed barbers working for you, and that state board lady or guy comes in that barbershop and
they really do come,
stick them up, put them up.
So you're probably getting that license. What do these barbers learn that people wouldn't expect that they learn?
You saying when they get their license?
Yeah.
When they get their license, they're going to learn how to be clean. You're going to learn proper barber etiquette. You know what I'm saying? You're going to know you know, the business, they teach you the business part. They teach you how to cut hair. They teach you the book work. You know what I'm saying? So, and like I said, in most of that book, they talking about how to be clean.
Okay.
So cleanliness is the number one thing.
It's the number one
Correct.
thing.
Gotcha.
I don't mean to cut you off on that. So I want you to break down when you say cleanliness and explain it. Like, you know, some people, they probably hear you saying it. People probably think clean, just take a shower and that's it.
No.
So give people exactly when you talk about
An example of
what
cleanliness.
exactly you mean about, so people can understand the dangers of when they go to a barber that doesn't even go to school for it, what they put their positions that they don't even know.
You want to make sure that your barber is using barbicide, and you know what I'm saying, clippercide, and those things, they clean your tools and your implements. Your tools and your implements being your clippers, your trimmers, your combs, your brushes, your guards. You know what I'm saying? This proper stuff that you use, that's EPA grade, that you're supposed to use to clean these things. You know, every day. And you might not do it every day, but I work 3 days a week, but when I come in at 3-4 o'clock in the morning, so they might not see me cleaning my stuff, but I do clean it, you know. But if you see your barber with one comb in the drawer, or if he's not spraying down his clippers after the haircuts, then he's not being clean. If you see your barber using the same razor, if he pulled that razor out and gave you a razor line, and then he didn't change that blade out and use it on the next person, what if the person that he used it on has AIDS? You can't see AIDS.
Oh my God.
You can see herpes. You know what I'm saying? But what if he cut that guy and that blood, blood is fine, you can't even see it.
Got
Facts.
it. So
And
pretty
then
much
you use it on somebody, now
and
they
then
got it.
Infection. That's how it spread.
Yes, that's
So
how it
pretty
spread.
much your health depend on your barber.
Yeah, it does.
And it can
When
get
you go in the
affected
barbershop-
if your barber is not a licensed person.
So can you run us a story of you ever see your barber ever done that shock you?
I have. I had a barber. He was waiting on me to open the school, so I let him come work in the barbershop. He messed around and cut his finger and was bleeding and took a napkin and wrapped it around his finger instead of using a Band-Aid. He didn't even know where the first aid kit was at, which is clear to see where the first aid kit was at, but he just never paid it any attention. So when he cut his finger, I stopped him. I said, you can't cut this man bleeding all over him like that. You got to stop and
Take proper care of it.
take proper care of it. So I showed him how to do it. And when he did that, he messed around and cut the man then after that.
Oh my God.
So I had to show him how to do a blood spill. And that's the thing that you need to do in order to, when you cut somebody or if you cut yourself. You know what I'm saying? But he didn't know that before that. But that's because he didn't go to school. You see what I'm saying? He didn't go to school.
Yeah, and then on top of that, if he didn't have somebody like you who went to school that know
To show him.
yeah,
Imagine what could have happened.
Yeah.
Right.
The blood contamination and
You know what I'm saying?
and
Cleanliness.
it's crazy. We talk that's a good topic. You know, I'm loving it because, and you make a bunch of point that people don't even think of those things.
Right.
They don't even
it don't even come to their mind, like, to
people
even
just
worry
go,
about
they bringing
it.
their keys, they dropping their people everywhere, but they don't
Right.
even acknowledge that
Right.
the type of dangers they are, and which is and I have to give you your props because for you to even take the time to go to school to do that, I gotta give you the respect because I think the community need people like you who's actually got the integrity to do the right thing,
Right.
and not everybody will actually have that,
Right. Cleanliness is next to godliness in the barbering game. Got to be clean.
So you mentioned that you are opening a school.
Yes.
What inspired you to do that?
Unlicensed barbers. I want to be there for them. I'm always mentoring. I'm always training barbers. So that was just the next best thing, to open up a school so they can go ahead on and get their license.
That
you
makes
know what I'm
sense.
saying? Because, like I said, you could seriously injure somebody or hurt somebody in this barbering game, you know, by not having a license,
Right.
not knowing what to do.
And you, like, in the barber don't even have no idea that they doing that.
No idea.
Wow. And I'm gonna ask this question, right? I know she just asking you a question about what inspired to
Open a school.
open the school. But me, I'm gonna ask you a question of what I've been see and what I've been heard. That I've been seeing you moving around so much with those kids. And my thing is, I question myself is for you to be taking all those kids' responsibility and to do that, how, where do you get the funding? How did you do that? How you stay motivated to keep doing those type of things and for the community?
It started out with my granddaughter. She was going to the 5th grade or something, and she graduated to the 6th grade. So I said, you know what, I'm going to let you cut your daddy hair. And it started with that. And so after that, and my nephew, he was here for the summer too. So I just got a whole bunch of kids, and I said, I'm going to train them up on the homeless. I know where I can train them at. It started with her just with her dad, but I'm like, where can I take them at so they can cut a whole bunch of heads? And I know I always go downtown and give back to the homeless. So I said, I'm going to take them
That's
right
really
downtown.
nice.
And let them cut the homeless. I done took up to 17 people down there at one time.
Wow.
Yeah, and as early as 5 years old. I've had some older people, but the majority of them is from like 7 to 12. I got a couple of teenagers, but mostly 12 and under. But the funding is coming straight out of my pocket. Right now, they're called the Junior Barber Street Missionaries. I got a nonprofit going, but I'm just waiting for it to get approved.
Okay.
But right now, it's
all-
coming. It's all on me.
Wow, God
And how many
bless you.
kids? How many kids?
I got probably over 20, really, in reality.
It's girl and boys?
Girls and boys.
That's really nice.
God is blessing you,
Yeah.
man. God is blessing you. To be, you know, what's the beautiful thing about it is, it's. I don't want to say you win. Of course, you win it because God is smiling
Right.
for what you're doing. And the only thing that's really mixed up is people like you who's doing those type of work, and especially in a community, the type of honor, the type of appreciation you should receive while you're here, they not really showing it and give it to you.
Right.
And you know, I want to tell you in front of your face, we are proud of you.
Thank you.
And
Definitely.
we appreciate and those things that you're doing in the community, and you changing life. And the really beautiful thing about it is, while you taking those kids, you go to the homeless, you usually feed them and everything. Now to have those kids train themselves, now you actually get those people a haircut that they don't even know they could get.
Right. Right.
So
And the good thing about it too, I'm sorry to cut you
No,
off,
you're good.
is the fact that I'm sure you trained them, right?
Yes.
So because you're licensed, now you show them the proper way.
there you go.
Right.
So no accident happened.
Right.
You know,
right.
so that's the beautiful thing about it.
And we not giving out no junk haircuts either. We giving out good haircuts.
Nice.
That's so dope.
So how does you feel when you see any of your kids you train taking their craft serious and you see they doing it, and how do you feel about that?
What you thought though?
Happy. I got one barber, junior barber. He's 11 years old, little dude.
Wow.
Let me tell you something. When back to school came, the people was leaving because I have a small shop over here on Fairbanks Road. But everybody that went out that door, I brought them back in. I said, listen, let me show y'all something. I said, if y'all don't like this haircut, I'll pay for it. I said, but I'm going to let y'all let this little 11-year-old cut your kid's hair. And he did 4 haircuts for $30 a haircut.
There you go.
Good haircuts,
Let's
too.
go.
Yeah, listen, he can do any haircut. Bald fade, shadow fade, temp fade. Whatever haircut it is, he got it.
Nice.
11
He
years
got
old.
11 years old.
Wow, that is
Unbelievable.
Yes.
fantastic.
Yeah, but I got a few of my granddaughter. She can cut hair good, and I'm talking about Caucasian, straight hair, any kind of hair. They doing it.
And how old is she?
She's 12.
What?
But he started out at 10. She started out 11.
That's really cool.
Yep. So we've been doing it a year. We've been on Channel 2 Action News.
Nice.
So, we've been around the block.
I gotta ask you this question. As a biz owner, and we make this platform, we bring biz owners real story in a podcast. But I gotta ask you this question: what is the most you ever make in one day? Since you be doing barber, what is the most you ever make in one day?
Probably over $2,000. When I go to the shop, I'm making at least $1,000 a day.
Okay, so in one day you can make over 2,000. So monthly, I'm asking so for the everybody can know, because people want to know that any business you do, if it's money in the business.
Yeah,
So
if it's profitable.
like what is the most you ever make in 1 month? I'm
I'ma
not saying
say-
right now. I'm talking about throughout your journey.
like your biggest profit.
I'm gonna say if I add my barbershop set, I'm making at least $25,000 a month. But if I just do just my income, I'm probably making like at least $10,000 to $12,000 a month by myself.
Okay, so
And I only work 3 days a week.
got you. My question is a barber who have license and a barber who don't have license could make the same amount of money?
Yeah. That's why they don't go out and get their license, because they making so much money. You know what I'm saying? They making money, but they just don't have a license.
Got it. Okay, so I don't. You have a question you wanna ask before I move forward?
Baby threw me off.
Oh, a little bit just got off. So okay, now throughout the time you've been doing barber, what is the one thing that you hate in the business?
The young barber that smells like smoke and don't come to work on time. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my
And the
God.
pants sagging, cursing all the time. Just unprofessional barbers. I can't stand it.
Okay.
Okay. So what's one misconception that you wanna what's one misconception about being a barber that you wanna set straight?
The biggest misconception is that we don't make money.
Okay.
Because they think, I remember when I first started cutting hair, like I said, in 3 months, I was doing good in barbering. But when I got to the mall, I started off in one shop, and I got to the mall, and I was really making probably $2,000 a week. And the little guy, he was like, I want to be a barber. I got so many people that's a barber now because of me. But this kid, this is when I first started, he was like, I want to be a barber. So he was like, I'm going to tell my daddy I want to be a barber, because he wanted to come in the shop and sweep for me. But his daddy said, barbers don't make no money.
Everybody
That
think
thing
that for
hurt
real.
me, man. I said, what your daddy do? He said, his daddy work in the hospital. I said, tell your daddy I make more money than him. Tell your daddy I'm making at least $100,000 a year. You know what I'm saying? So that's the biggest misconception, that barbers don't make money. Some barbers, they don't make money. But if you come to work consistently and you got drive, and I ain't talking about your car outside. You know what I'm saying? You can make you some money. But you got to be consistent. And that's with anything that you do.
Definitely. Consistency is key.
Yeah.
So throughout your business time, did you ever have a time where things got so hard for you you can't even pay your bills?
Right now. Right now, I'm struggling. I'm struggling because I got 3 barbershops. One of them isn't doing good. The other 2 are. But at the same time, I'm opening up a barber school. Credit's not good. You know what I'm saying? I'm working on my credit. I'm pulling out all of my resources out of my accounts. And you know what I'm saying? Robbing Peter to pay Paul. Peter looking for me right now. Peter looking for me right now.
And you know the craziest thing is, it's like, yo, nowadays, like, credit is everything.
Yeah, credit is everything. But see, that's what I'm going to teach them in school. That's why I'm opening the school too, because I'm trying to teach these kids how to be real barbers, not no fly-by-night barbers. They talking about you here this week, next good, and then the next week they saying this about you. I want them to show them the business. I want to show them the business part, and I want to show them the barbering part. You know what I'm saying?
Correct.
Definitely.
And how to be consistent. You know what I'm saying? And how to be a real barber. You know what I'm saying? Cause
Do the right thing.
and do the right thing. I'm a barber, but I'm really a business person.
Yeah, you're busy. Yeah,
I'm a business person that cuts hair. I'll say
Correct,
that.
correct.
That's what they say. A barber is a person that cuts hair, but I'm really before anything, I'm a business person first.
Okay.
And that's what I'm gonna teach them, the business, because I don't want them to come up in this barbering game, not knowing the real.
Yeah. And the good thing about it too is the fact that you're doing that too. You know how many things they could be doing on the streets right now,
Right.
especially with those gang violence that's going on. Now, I need your take on that. With all the shooting, all those things that's happening right now in Atlanta, every week somebody die. It's all about the young kids. How do you feel about this whole thing?
We gotta mentor the kids. We gotta love on them more. You know what I'm saying? We gotta show them positive outreaches that they can get into. You know what I'm saying? And we just need more. It take a village to raise them.
100%.
We need more of that. We need more of that. So I say more mentorship and more loving on them.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think definitely need that. Um, I have this question that I want to ask. I've been waiting for me to ask you because, like I say, people probably just see you here, but me, I see things because I follow you on Instagram since the first day that I met you, and I see the energy, the integrity, the passion that you have inside of you. Then I want people to understand you're not just what they just see right there. You are a daily person who's actually super activist in the community. What's make you stay motivated? Not just doing barber, but you do this book bag giveaway, and you always doing things in your barber for the community. It's like, what do you get out of that? Like, what do you like? What's make you keep doing that?
It's just because I love what I do. I love to help people. You know what I'm saying? Nobody ain't never did it for me. When I first started barbering, I didn't have people to mentor me or to show me this or show me that in the barber. And I heard that somebody, they said they used to call me weight when I first started cutting hair. I was like, why did they calling me weight? Because I was leaving weight in the haircuts. Well, why didn't you help me?
Wow, for real. Why would you?
That is my main reason for doing it too, for helping and mentoring, because nobody didn't do that for me. You know what I'm saying? You saw they hated on me. Even when I first started working at Platinum Plus, thank you, Melvin, and his wife for letting me come in. But I went to the mall. They was like, they was talking about me before I even came. I hope she got the client. She say she got her. The kids gonna be scared of her. You know what I'm saying? Just talking negative and down to me. I wasn't even friends with the barbers in the mall. When I worked in there for all those years, I only had a couple of people that I was friends with because they was talking about me and stuff. You know what I'm saying? Instead of helping me or being there for me, they didn't do that.
They're just talking down on you.
Just talking down. But guess what? I came in there, I had more clients than all of their tails.
You're going to get this stuff.
You know what I'm saying? That was a hurtful time for me. But I showed them better than I can tell them by having more clients than them, doing more haircuts than them. I used to do a Halloween party there. I used to give away free haircuts, $8 haircuts.
Yeah.
So, how have you seen the barber industry change over these past 5 to 10 years?
Social media, because now they're taking pictures of their haircuts. They're editing and promoting themselves through social media. Whereas back in 2010, 2009, they wasn't doing that when I first started cutting hair. So they relying on their social media in order to, be influencers or just to show off their haircuts.
Right. Put themselves out there.
Because when you go out in the streets and you're telling people, hey, I want to cut your hair, the first thing they'd be like,
let me see your social media.
Let me see your social media page.
Facts.
So I have to say that social media is the biggest thing trending right now.
Got it.
Okay. So if you were to give someone advice that's the first time picking up a clipper, what would be the advice you give them?
Go to school.
Any future barber out there?
Go to school.
That's what
Any
you wanna
future
do?
barbers out there, go to school. And they're not just going to, because guess what? Sometimes when you go to some of these schools, the ones that I have went to, the kids, they not learning how to cut hair. They just learning the book work. But when I walk out on that floor, they be about to quit before then. But when I come to that school, Because I done taught in a couple of schools. They stand. Because you got to show the kids how to. They ain't just going to school to learn the book work. They really want to learn how to cut hair because they really want to go in the barbershop right now and make money.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? But they don't know how to cut hair. It's be so many students in the school and not enough people coming in so that they can practice on them. You know what I'm saying?
That makes sense.
So I'd say go to school.
In the same note, since I asked you a question for people that wanna come be a barber, now I'm gonna reverse the question. For anybody who's out there that will go to a barber, what are those things they need to be aware of? If they go to a barber, if they see the barber move that way, they should not bring themselves back to this person.
If you see a barber with one comb, if you see a barber that's not spraying their clippers with clipper side, if you see a barber that doesn't use a neck strip, if you see a barber that's his cape is nasty, you don't want that cape on you, regardless if it's on the outside still. You want to go to a barber that's being clean. You know what I'm saying? You don't want to go to a barber just because he can cut hair good. That doesn't mean nothing. He probably is the nastiest barber in the barbershop.
Got it.
If his station is nasty, I wouldn't want to go to him.
And you want to be safe. You don't want to get no sickness from those clippers.
You can walk out of the barbershop with AIDS, herpes,
That's scary.
lice. You know what I'm saying? So
You got to be careful. Got to be safe.
Got to be.
Stay aware.
Got to be.
On the note of your school, I want you to telling people how long you've been doing the school and what's make you keep going, and give people a whole breakdown about what you're doing in the community.
Okay. Well, I'll start with the community. I'm teaching some kids called the Junior Barber Street Missionaries how to be barbers, and I take them to Atlanta every Sunday, and we go down there and we cut about 40 to 60 heads every Sunday. And then the last Sunday of the month, I do a boot camp, and it's a one-on-one training with barbers, and it come with clippers, trimmers, guards, combs, and a live head to cut, and we actually doing a barber class on how to be clean. You know what I'm saying?
That's
how
so
to do a
nice.
shampoo, just how to cut hair, and then I feed them at the end.
Oh, wow.
So
We do that, and then when we go out to the streets, we not just doing free haircuts. We do the prayer before we start.
that's so nice.
We take them clothes and shoes. We take them food down there sometimes. You know
You're
what I'm
changing
saying?
lives.
So I'm not just showing them how to cut hair. I'm showing them how to give back. And also, I take them to church before we go too.
That's beautiful.
That's dope.
I got 10 barbers right now. We're going to be getting baptized this weekend coming.
Oh my
Nice,
God.
congrats.
Yeah,
So seeing that you're doing all these stuff, right? What lesson are you trying to pass down to these young barbers?
on how to give back. We give back. Me and Brandon Penniman, we got the back to school event that we've been doing now it's about 11 years now, and we give
Wow.
away 1,000 book bags with school supplies in them, free haircuts, and now that I have the school UGN opening, I'm gonna have more barbers out there giving out free haircuts. I had the junior barbers out there this year. We was doing free haircuts, free food,
Wow.
free clothes. We got Doing Good in the Hood.
Shout
They
out to you guys.
and they bring us 18-wheeler over there, and we unload
Nice.
toiletries, food, and drinks to them. Just a whole bunch of people in the parking lot of You Got Next and UGN Barber Academy just giving back.
And you know what's crazy too? Since you've been doing that for so long, you really have people that's like waiting for you,
Right.
like every year, because they know that you're gonna do that.
They know
and
we're gonna do
every
it.
year. They just
Every
at that
year.
parking lot. That's so
Exactly.
dope.
And I mean, when I tell you, if y'all ever been out to the parking lot, when I say
We've been.
that line be wrapped around out to the street to
Oh,
get
yeah.
in there. I'm like, and I won't let them do it nowhere else. I want them to do it in the parking lot because I want them to know where my barbershop is.
Right.
100%.
And I'm sure that
At
makes
the
you
end of the
happy
day.
too.
Yes. Yes.
That's so dope, man. Did you have any questions to?
What I'm about to ask her is it's about to be funny, and I'm gonna take you back where I'm come from, but it's about to be funny. But a lot of time, people like you who do those type of work, they don't just do those type of work. They always end up go to the next level, and a lot of time it's because they want to get to politics. Did you ever see yourself be a politic, like run for mayor, run for council, anything? Is this is in your book?
Yeah, especially for being so involved in the
Yeah.
community like that.
I can see myself being some kind of activist, but a politician,
Nah.
maybe a evangelist, but nah, just a mentor.
Okay.
Just I'm not doing this for no kind of fame or fortune. I'm just doing what I love to do, and that's give back and
beautiful.
help people.
As long as it make you happy.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
just know that you are changing life for so many people.
Thank
and
you.
just like that, God is gonna bless you.
Thank you, thank you.
You give a lot of good information.
Definitely.
And I'm glad you come because people like you deserve to be heard. And I pray that, everybody know the type of work you're doing in the community and start involved in supporting you
Right,
and sponsor what you're doing.
right.
Now, if you one thing you want the whole world to remember you, what would it be?
She sure did mentor me. I want people to say, they remember I told them that, or they remember I showed them that. You know what I'm saying? I just want to be, just like I said, I just want to be a blessing. I'm opening up UGN Barber Academy. I didn't talk about that. UGN Barber Academy is $9,550 to get inside of the school, but right now I'm running a scholarship for $2,000.
Beautiful.
$2,000, so over $7,000 that I'm giving off for school. So I just want to be a blessing. It's not about the money. The money gonna come,
Right.
but I just want to be a blessing. So if I can say, if I want them to remember anything that they can remember about me, she sure was a blessing to the people.
You say something right there that's super important. It's not, when somebody get to your school, they not learn how to cut hair. So they get the whole package.
Yeah,
Your whole 15, 20 years, whatever how long you've been doing it, they get this whole experience for a small amount.
right.
And all the fine, all the problem, all the headache that you're dealing with, you have them not to have to deal with that.
Right.
So and you put all those in a package where you train them, and I think anybody who's in the area, they should definitely take advantage of it. And and we
Definitely.
will definitely make sure and if people know the importance of a lot of key that you touched today.
Right.
And
Definitely.
that we were talking back, when we was in the table, I was saying, and the table I was eating, things that you see, I didn't even know those things.
Right. And I'm
Right.
sure
You know
a
now.
lot of people out there do not know them.
Right.
Don't know these information. So it's like whenever they just go to the barber, they just go for the haircut. They don't
Right.
look out for these signs. Not knowing like, yo, I can really my health can really impact.
Right.
And it's just so crazy. You said something about the UGM that you're about to open. Is it for any age or
It's for anybody that has a GED or a diploma.
Got
I am going to try to get, once I get accredited, and like I said, it takes 2 years to get accredited. I want to get the dual program where you work with the high schools out here so that they can commute to the barber school and get some credit hours for that right there.
Okay, that's
So
dope.
I would like to do that because I do have a couple of high school students that come on the weekends with me with the junior barbers. But
Nice.
Okay.
if I can get the high school involved in it, it'll
Definitely.
be even bigger.
Definitely.
Beautiful.
Okay, nice.
But right now I'm running that $2,000 scholarship. So anybody that want to go to barbering school, $2,000 scholarships at UGN Barber Academy. We're opening late October.
Beautiful.
So where can they reach? Are you on Instagram for
We're on
UGM?
Instagram, UGN Barber Academy. We're if you call me 442-590-977. We're located in Douglasville at 2135 C Fairburn Road, Douglasville, Georgia.
So and also in the description of the video, if you have any way people can contact to sign up for the the program, and you can always give it to me. We're gonna put it, so the link should be
I got you.
in the description of the video, so
Definitely.
everybody can just click to it. They be able to sign up.
Sign
and
up.
some, and one thing too, some people, you heard that you helping all those kids. So if you have your kids, definitely
I'm gonna give you my website.
and definitely and sign up and get this program going, because at the end of the day, it's you're not just people not paying to come learn. You just like people invest money on their own self,
Right,
and
right.
you come do the right thing, and you change his life basically.
Definitely.
Right.
If you have one last thing you would tell anybody who's watching, and that slow them down to jump to be a barber, I want you to tell me what it is, and also if you do consultation and everything, and I want you to tell everybody if you do stuff like that.
I do consultations. If y'all call me at 442-590-977, I'll consult you about anything, even past barbering. But if you want to be a barber, I feel like you need to get somebody that'll mentor you. Even if you go and working in a barbershop, you need to go to a barbershop where somebody will help you, especially if you don't know how to cut hair yet. You don't want to go to the barbershop being uncomfortable about doing a haircut because you just got out of barber school and you really don't know what to do. So you want to go to a barbershop where the owner is mentoring you, or you got a mentor inside of the barbershop that will help you. I'd rather, ask for help and don't ask for help and then mess somebody up or cut somebody.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
So it's all about the mentorship.
Having a mentor is very important.
It's very important.
Very, very
I
important.
think it's just for every business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Hey,
one
man.
thing, what is one thing that you wish someone told you when you first started doing barber?
The business part. Even though they teach you that in school, you don't really pay attention to it because you're so excited about now I'm gonna be a barber. But the business part about your taxes and stuff like that right there.
When you're really dealing with it.
Yeah, if I had known about that, I would be further ahead than I am now.
Got it.
So the
Pay more
business.
attention. And,
Yep. The business
okay.
part.
There you go. You have it. You got next barbershop and been in business for so long.
How long have you been in business for?
Since 2014.
Oh my God, that's a long
I've
period.
been
That's
a barber
about what?
since 2010. Yep, 11 years.
11 years.
11
Yes.
11 years.
Hey, thank you so much for coming.
I appreciate
and,
you for having me.
And listen,
Yeah.
you did really good, by the way.
Thank you.
Some people shy in front of the camera, but you not. You did really good.
No. I appreciate y'all having me.
It was
here,
really
for real.
good. It was really
Y'all
good.
Nah,
gotta
that
have
was a
me
good one.
back. Y'all gotta have me back.
Oh, now we
You're
bring
welcome
I think we're
anytime.
gonna bring you when you open the school.
Definitely do that.
And another thing.
You need to let us bring the junior barbers here.
There you go. I was about to
You need
say
let us
that.
bring the barbers.
By you saying that, we're gonna take the time and come in the field on a Sunday.
Yeah, come
And then
come and see it.
we're gonna show people, because people
Some behind the scenes shoot.
yeah people see what's going on. They heard of it. Now we gotta show it to them.
Right. Whenever y'all ready to go, let me know. Every Sunday we go out.
There you go. You have it. You got next was in the building. So we're gonna see you guys on the next one.
On the next
Thank you.
episode. Thank you so
I
much.
appreciate y'all.
See you. Don't forget to like, subscribe, keep them comment. We watching.
All right, that's it.